Hello everyone, I am the Traveling Sports Nerd, and today I am going to the GameAbove Sports Bowl. You may have known this football game as the Quick Lane Bowl for the past few years. I went to that one a few occasions. Also used to be the Little Caesars Pizza Bowl. May have been known as the Motor City Bowl. I'll have to look that up. But basically, we've got a new sponsor this year, but this is the Detroit College Football Bowl game. One of the only cold weather bowl games. You've got a few others like the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, the Fenway Bowl, the Pinstripe Bowl. Might be missing a couple others, but otherwise most of them are all down south where it's nice and sunny out. But you can see out here that it is not necessarily tropical weather up here in Metro Detroit. It is a little bit warmer than it was here on Christmas Day yesterday. By the way, a happy holidays to all of you. Today we've got the Toledo Rockets out of the MAC and the Pittsburgh Panthers out of the ACC. This will be the second college football game to appear on the channel after my Michigan State vlog. And this will also be the second time that Ford Field appears on the channel. I do have a Detroit Lions video already up. So repeat venue here, but it is still a new experience since it is a college football bowl game. I have a zillion goals for this channel, and one of them that I think would be pretty amazing would be to attend all of, or at least as many college football bowl games as possible, get them up here on the channel. So yeah, you got to start somewhere, and might as well start right here in my backyard. Pretty short trip for me, only about a 20-minute drive. Not a bad trip for the teams playing as far as bowl game travel is concerned. Pittsburgh, only about a 4-hour drive from here, and Toledo is only about an hour drive from here. So should be a decent turnout, I would hope. Pitt probably has a little bit larger of a fan base being a Power 4 conference, but we know that those group of 5 fan bases, the diehards are diehards, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Toledo fans as well. I don't lean a particular way in this game, just kind of rooting for a good game, but if I had to pick, I'd probably go with Toledo since they are only an hour away and they host a couple of the minor league teams of the Detroit Pro teams, the Mud Hens of the Tigers organization and the Toledo Walleye of the Red Wings organization. So I'll probably lean Toledo today, but I'm cool either way, just looking for a good football game. Without further ado, I'm going to make the short trip down to Ford Field. I will catch up with you in a little bit.
and the pursuit of greatness. Enjoy the game. Touchback. Pitt and Toledo Rockets. First down. Was in coverage. That brings up third down and 8. Touchdown from 3 yards out. Kick is good. With 14:56 remaining in the second quarter. Pitt Panthers 9, Toledo Rockets 6. That brings up third down and 10.
See? You're watching me when you watch yourself.
Well, you know what? The fans have spoken, and the winner of the GameAbove Sports Bowl Pony Dog Challenge with 53% purchase is the Toledo Dog. The kick is good. They're set by Daniel Bolden. Touchdown, Pitt Panthers! Julian Duggar from 2 yards out. Touchdown, Toledo Rockets! Tucker Gleason on the quarterback keep from 1 yard out. Their kick is good. At the end of the first overtime period, Toledo Rockets 37, Pitt Panthers 37. The kick is good. Here in the second overtime period, Toledo Rockets 40, Pitt Panthers 37. Ben slows it for the field goal attempt. The kick is good. At the end of the second overtime, Pitt Panthers 40, Toledo Rockets 40. Touchdown, Pitt Panthers! Julian Duggar to Kenny Johnson. Tucker Gleason to Anthony Torres. Penalty marker on the field.
Holding, number 12, defense. Timeout for an injury.
The conversion is good. Duggar to Bartholomew. Pitt Panthers 46, Toledo Rockets 44. The conversion is good.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Mason complete to Newton for the conversion. At the end of the fifth overtime, Toledo Rockets
Oh my
46,
God.
Panthers 46. Conversion is good. Mason to Vandross. Toledo Rockets 48, Pitt Panthers 46. Conversion is no good. Your final score at the end of 6 overtimes. Toledo Rockets 48, Pitt Panthers 46. 46. The post-game award ceremony will begin shortly.
Six overtime game. We thought it was never going to end, and it came out victorious. What do you say about this game?
Just really proud of these seniors. The resiliency show today. It takes 60 minutes plus some, obviously. Those parents and fans back there that made the trip up here from Toledo. Really, first class environment here. Game above. This entire bowl week has been fantastic. Shout out to the Lions for being great hosts. And really shout out to these guys for an awesome year and a great combination experience for us. Go Rockets.
What's Lynn say about this football team? Hey, can we get a shout out to the fans back here, by the way? We see you guys back there.
Gotta get back to my work. I'm
What's this
sitting
say
next to
about
the
this
side.
team?
I mean, it just shows what Toledo about. Hard work, we do it in January. We're testing on our team.
Hello, everyone. I am just back home from the GameAbove Sports Bowl. Final score, Toledo 48, Pitt 46 in 6 overtimes. What a game. Instant classic, game for the ages. Wow, 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 wow. There are some games that you buy a ticket for somewhere in the triple digits and you leave thinking, man, that felt like a waste of money. We did not do well. And then there's the inverse, which is exactly what today was. Buy a $9 ticket off a third-party website. Like, hey, I'm going to this game. I'm in the building. Let's have some fun, see what it's all about. Fantastic game. Oh, man. When Pitt was up 30-20, I thought that they were going to run away with it. It looked like they were going to really take care of business. And then Pitt gets the big man pick six, big man touchdown, gets them back in the game, 30-27. They get the field goal to get the game to overtime, 6 overtimes. Now, if you're not familiar with college football overtime, the first 2 overtimes is a lot more like real football, where you have 4 downs, start at the 25-yard line closest to the attacking end zone. So all of it is untimed, but first 2 overtimes are a little more like what we're all used to in a football game. The final 4 overtimes, essentially any overtime after the first 2, you're just trading 2-point conversions. So think of it like a hockey shootout, but instead of shooting goals, it's attempting to score a touchdown, or a 2-point conversion, I should say. You go back and forth, just like how in hockey, as soon as one team scores and one doesn't, it's over. It's just like that in football. As soon as one team gets the 2-point conversion and one doesn't, it's over. And wow, nobody missed a PAT until the one that ended the game, when Pitt missed their PAT, and that was it. So, wow. Toledo thought they had won the game 3 times, as did I. I mean, as did all of us. 3 different times Toledo stormed the field, just rushed the field in elation of winning the GameAbove Sports Bowl. And the first 2 times, it was like, wait a second, there's a flag on the play. And wait a second, we need to review and see if that actually was short of the goal line, which it was not. Wow. Drama oozing everywhere. This game oozed with drama, especially in the end. And even the beginning of the game, I mean, oh my God. We started off with, instead of it being like 7-0 like a normal football game, we start with the score being 6-2 because Toledo scores a touchdown, and then Pitt blocks the PAT to run it back for 2. I guess we should have seen where this game was going from the jump. 48-46 in 6 overtimes. Insane game. And that's what's tough, when I'm doing these vlogs. I think of not only reviewing this experience, but trying to relay things that you may want to know for future games. But with the bowl game being an annual thing instead of, it being like a home or away game sort of thing, it's harder for me to say what the experience will be like next year, or if it'll be identical. And especially the game itself, I can't guarantee an amazing game like this. Everybody was talking about it on Twitter. What a game. But I will say this. This game often features a MAC opponent and an ACC opponent, and I've seen Pitt playing this game once before, and that game, Pitt versus Eastern, back in 2019, was also a really good game. So, I don't know, maybe the Detroit Bowl just produces good football games. I don't know if anything's going to come close to this game today, though. Instant classic here at Ford Field. Wow. Talk a little bit about the game experience itself now. I love Ford Field. I've spoken about it at length in my Detroit Lions video. Really nice stadium to watch a football game. I think that it holds up pretty well for being over 20 years old now. They had a few things to do on the concourse before the game. They had a photo opportunity, a few of them, but they had one with the game helmets and like mannequins for each team and the bowl trophy, which was really sweet. And then they had a photo op with just the background, almost looks like a press conference. So cool photo ops there. Had a couple of little mini stores set up. No pins today, so I didn't get any merchandise, but they did have some shirts and stuff. And I didn't take any video of it, but they did have, they did set up Toledo Bowl championship gear once the game concluded. One of the really fun things they do, they've done this before when it was the Quick Lane Bowl, and they did it today during the GameAbove Sports Bowl. Detroit is well known for being sort of like a coney dog capital of the world, at least I would say. I know that some other places do coney dogs, but I'm a little biased. I think Detroit, we kind of have a stake to the claim of best place for coney dogs in America. You got Coney chains all over between Leo's and National. You got American and Lafayette, downtown Detroit, and then so many other independent Coney shops around here. Anyway, this tradition that we have in our Detroit Bowl is the Lions are or Ford Field will create 2 different Coney dogs that are inspired by the teams that are competing in the game. So I got a Coney dog for each team. I tried both of them. 1 hot dog, let alone 2, cost more than my ticket into the game. But it was worth it. Both hot dogs, very delicious. We'll start with the one I got first, the Toledo dog. That hot dog had brown mustard on it, fried onions, cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar, and chicken. Delicious. Oh, man. That was my favorite of the 2. Really, really good. Very filling. I really only got 2 just because I wanted to be able to say I experienced both, but you could definitely fill yourself up on just one of these hot dogs. They were very filling, very delicious. I preferred that one, but the Panther dog was really good as well. That one was a hot dog with all beef chili, red onion, fried potatoes, and a honey mustard. Very delicious as well. 2 really good hot dogs. Either way you're gonna enjoy them. I'm a pretty picky eater, hence why you probably don't see me trying a whole lot of food when I'm at the games, especially because food is expensive as well at the games. But I like the sound of both hot dogs, so I tried them both, and they were very delicious. I love the idea of a bowl game. You know, there's so much celebrating going on. You're celebrating the end of the football season, and you have to have won at least 6 games to make a bowl game. Not every team in Michigan can say they did that. But yeah, you know, it's a celebration. And obviously we're celebrating Pittsburgh and Toledo today, but you're also celebrating Detroit because that's who's hosting the game. So there were lots of nice little nods to Detroit throughout the game. And I really love that. There was a Jared Goff chant going on at one point. So awesome. So yeah, everything about it was just really, really fun today. And I was leaning towards rooting for Toledo, so I'm glad they won. But once you got to like the 4th, 5th, 6th overtime, I didn't really care who won. I was just along for the ride at that point. That game was just 10 or 20 minutes shy of 5 hours long. That game kicked off around 2 p.m. and wrapped up around 6:45. Woo! Crazy day, crazy game. That's just about to do it from the GameAbove Sports Bowl. Thank you for having me once again, Detroit. I always love visiting Detroit, being only 20 minutes away from downtown. It's like my favorite city in the world, so always happy to be there. Always happy to share Detroit with all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you watched this game. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know what your favorite bowl game of the season was. Let me know where else you want me to go. I'm all ears. I'm very much open to suggestions. I would love to hear where you want me to go. Thank you for putting on an instant classic, Toledo and Pitt. What a game. What a game. I am the Traveling Sports Nerd, and I will see you next time.